this. Like,
Mm-hmm.
oh, you guys just want to skip dialogue in a single player game? How are you supposed to learn the story? No wonder you don't know what the story is. No wonder you don't know what good games are. You're always skipping dialogues. Bullshit like that, right? And it all comes from this clip here.
Okay, so
And
I
this,
and
which pissed me off because, we can talk about 2 times.
mhm,
That's a separate conversation.
yeah.
But what all these idiots, these absolute tourists, in my opinion, were going on about skipping dialogue, that is not what is being discussed or talked about right here. This is somebody who likes the fact that you can fast forward through the dialogue while still understanding the context of what's going on. So they're watching their YouTube videos in 2 times speed.
Mhm.
They're watching their anime at 2 times speed.
Yeah.
And as much as that grates me to know that people do that shit because they can't focus long enough to watch a
Yeah.
30-minute show, drives me fucking nuts to know that this is an okay thing for someone who, if that's what they do, you know? Like, it grates me to know that you're doing it, but I'm also not going to be like, you know,
I don't know. So
upset
what
to the point that I'd be screaming from the hills over it, I
Okay,
guess.
so you're like, I don't see why you bothered to say something on the internet about it because it doesn't warrant that. It irritates you in a personal manner,
Yeah,
but
it
it's not
irritates.
something to
Because I forgot who it was, but it was some kind of anime group or guys who were doing like this anime channel. It turns out it was all faked,
Mhm.
right? For the most part, they had no idea what they were talking about.
What?
They were
No.
just, yeah, who knew? But apparently, they were like having to watch anime at like 2 times speed because they were doing some kind of rating thing, and they talked about how I had to watch it in 2 times speed because it was just so freaking boring. And they're watching like the original Sailor Moon or whatnot, so they're giving
Mhm.
it an F tier score and all this other bullshit. It's like, really? You're gonna put that at the bottom of the list of good anime? Anyway,
So, I mean, the thing is that I watched I didn't just, like, look at the post, but I actually watched the clip,
yeah.
and it did 2 things. It A, kind of, like, made me annoyed because I'm like, "Why would you do that?" But, why would you do that to your game, you know? And then I was watching it and I was like, "My gosh, they have a lot of pauses. This is annoying. Man, I'm so glad that it's this going." I was like, "If I slowed this down, I would feel like I'm driving like 22 in a 40-mile-per-hour zone." It would just be like, I wanna die a little bit. And the thing is that I'm just like, this is something that, like, once you see it, I don't know how you don't play it at 2 times
Oh,
speed because it's so dang it's so they talk so slowly, but the thing is that that's how you actually get the cinematic experience. So
yeah.
I'm offended on behalf of the art style, but also, why are you wasting my time with these long pauses, my guy? It's just
Well,
why can't I get the full context,
I
feel
mean, it
everything
could
that
be
I'm
the
supposed
normal
to at 2
pause.
times speed?
To be totally honest, that could just be the normal pause. It's just where it's speeding it up
Mhm,
and everything else. So, it seems like if you were to slow it down, it would be much longer than what it was. But in
mhm.
reality, it might flow a bit more naturally.
Yeah.
Um, it's just because of how it's being sped up and stuff. I mean, when it comes down to it, again, it grates me to know that somebody's going to do that,
Mhm.
especially on their first playthrough. On a second playthrough, however,
Yeah.
I understand it. I get that. Like this and the idea of skipping, I am 100% totally fine with skipping dialogue and skipping cutscenes
Yeah.
all damn day on the second playthrough.
Mhm.
you know? Yeah, once you've already done it, maybe you don't want to do it again. Like, what is it? There was,
Okami.
oh, no, I don't know. Final Fantasy Tactics. I love playing that game a lot, right?
Mhm.
You can't skip that shit. Like I'll sit there and they're doing the grass blowing scene or something again. I'll put my PSP down and just go walk away or take it into the living room or where take it somewhere else with me while they're doing the little cut scene while I'm sitting here holding it in one hand, hitting the button to accept the thing and stuff while it keeps
Mhm.
going because I can't skip the scene. But I would really love it if it had a skip, right?
Yeah.
But at the same time, I don't like the idea of doing it on the first playthrough. Like,
Yeah.
If you're gonna have like a skip or something, I appreciate it. I
Yeah.
really do. And more power to you if you want to use it on the first playthrough. But if you happen to ever use it on the first playthrough, and then I ever catch you saying that it's trash and the story's trash and this is trash and that's trash, and there's like verifiable evidence of you skipping like 80% of it, so you have no idea what the fuck is going on anyway, I will relentlessly make fun of you and how trash you
Yeah.
actually are.
But I mean,
Because
the
we
thing is that you could also say though, I gave it a chance, and at the beginning I was like, "Oh, this story sucks. You know what? I'm just gonna fast forward
no,
because the gameplay is good."
no, you either go through it all or you didn't do it at all. So
You
I'm
endure the
sorry.
pain as it's meant to be endured, is that what you're
That's
saying?
right. You got to endure that pain or don't play the game. I'm sorry. It's
No,
like when
you
people
know
were complaining about Final Fantasy 14,
Mhm.
saying the story was trash and this was trash and that was trash, and it's like, yeah, but did you actually pay attention? Or they'll show up and be like, well, I don't understand why that happened. Could somebody please explain to me why this is going on? I don't quite understand it. It's like, what'd you do? Hit skip cutscene? Well, yeah. Try
Yeah.
watching the cutscenes and maybe you'll understand what's going on.
Yeah.
It's like suddenly you want people to explain it to you over here on this other thing or somewhere else. Go, why is this? I don't remember that happening. It's like, yeah, it happened right before all this other stuff you currently are doing happened. Where were you?
Yeah, I have a cousin who's like that. We would, in our misspent youth, we would go and watch movies. We had, like, our little movie crew, and he would every freaking time fall asleep. We'd sit there, he'd get, like, maybe 30 minutes, on a good day, 45 minutes through it, and he would just fall asleep, and then he would wake up and then dog the movie, and I'd be like, "Homie, you weren't awake, what are you on about?" But he was like, "No, no, I got the gist of it," and I'm like, I don't think you did." He's like, "Well, this didn't make sense." I'm like, "Well, it did. If you followed it, it was a
Yeah.
mystery, sir." So,
It's like if you were there for the rest of it, you just might know what it does. I don't
yeah,
know.
well, the thing is that he had an uncanny knack to be able to wake up with the last 30 well, 15 to 30 minutes, and it was like a superpower that he had, except one time it failed him when we went to see the movie Phone Booth with, Colin Firth. Excellent movie, very, very short, and none of us knew it. It's like a 45-minute movie, and so he woke up like as he did, but the movie was over, and he was so pissed because he couldn't say it was terrible because he didn't know what happened, and I was like, "Yeah. Yeah, that's we told you, you should probably get a nap first, didn't we?" Yeah, but,
uh,
yeah, you know
but
what? If you skip the cutscenes or something like that, then, yeah, I would say that you probably can't weigh in as much as someone who actually endured the whole thing and watched the whole
yeah,
thing,
like you,
and
you can weigh in on certain things,
on,
right?
like, gameplay or
It's like
whatever,
you're talking about mechanics, battle mechanics, something like that, and you actually did it and you didn't, like, I don't know, what one of those journalists advocating to skip combat all the time and then actually getting that somehow in your game. Uh,
I hate that so much, it's
I
so
would
annoying. I'm just like, "Why are you playing that? Just watch somebody else play it then, bro." Like, what are you doing?
what is this thing called again? Crimson Desert. I actually want to check that out. It's $70 freaking game, guys. Really? Are you nuts?
Mm.
70 fucking dollars. God
Well, I
damn.
mean, if it's longer than, like, I don't know,
That better
Resident
be a
Evil
damn good game.
Requiem, then maybe it
Uh,
won't be so bad,
who,
which
who,
is
who makes this again?
I don't know.
Um, I mean, it does look good. I'm not gonna lie.
It does, it
Yeah,
does.
I think isn't it supposed to be like a Souls like of some
I
kind?
I don't know. The first I heard of it was all of this, drama and this brouhaha over being able to fast forward the cutscenes.
Brouhaha.
I think that honestly,
Um,
the thing is that there's so much that caters to, low attention spans anyway. I'm just like, "What are we doing, people? What are we doing? Do we care anymore? Are
Pearl
we just
Abyss.
losing our arts?" Hmm?
It is a game by Pearl Abyss. What does Pearl Abyss do? Um, Pearl Abyss is a Korean company. Well, it's probably good. It's a Korean company. South Korean video game developer and publisher known for.
You
Looks.
know what?
Oh, that
For
is bright. Oh,
well,
I clicked the wiki. It's bright as all get out.
good
Any-
lord. They still haven't discovered dark mode, huh? Alright.
no, 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 we haven't. That's so much better there. Listen, I
Okay.
clicked on it and I thought I was blind for a second because I had gone from a dark screen to this bright light of Wikipedia, and I'm like, oh my gosh. Anyway, Pearl Abyss, video game developer, publisher, cross platform, Black Desert. Oh, okay. All right. So they made Black Desert Online, which people tend to like. I mean, I've played a little bit. It's actually not bad. D- You know, what's funny is I probably would have gotten really into Black Desert Online if I was younger
Mhm.
because of the way they have it set up. Because they've got like combo setups, kind of, for all their different moves and stuff. And where I kind of grew up with WoW and stuff, so I was tab target hitting
Mhm.
like a key to fire a spell. I didn't have to go up, down, left, and right, hit A and B at the same time like I'm doing a Hadouken. So I was not exactly prepared for that when I tried it. And I was like, dude, I'm glad you like it, but I don't think I can do this because I'm just not bred for this kind of RPG, for this MMO.
You're just like so set in your own ways.
Yeah, because I've only played tab MMOs for the longest time, and I can play things like Terra. Terra was fun because it had more of a skill aim type thing, where I mean you could still hit a button to do an action, but you had to actually aim it, kind of thing. Well,
Mhm.
that was cool. But this one, it felt like I was playing a fighter, but as an MMO, right?
Hmm.
Because the way they had their moves set up. I mean, it looked great though. I'm not gonna lie, it was a nice game. So.
Well, the interesting thing about that one though is that it was very, very, bright, like, the colors were saturated, unlike a lot of other, Eastern games that I've been noticing of late. Like, if you look at, like, Monster Hunter or something like that, the colors are not, like, crazy vibrant. Oh, see, here there's this thing that happens with a lot of these games where from the East, where they have, like, this fog filter over everything, and it drives me crazy. Like, here, it's not there. It is aggressively here, but that could just be, like,
But
mood lighting.
that's I think just because of where it is, it looks
Yeah.
like a foggy
It's
location,
not just, like,
but it's
universally
not
over everything for
universally
no reason.
everywhere. Yeah, it looks good.
Yeah,
So
it looks very dynamic, it looks energetic, got cool graphics in it, very aggressive ray tracing.
listen, I watched a guy punch some chick out earlier, and people were upset about it.
Wait, in real life? Or
No, in this game.
oh.
Yeah, apparently he was doing some kind of bounty or something and had to like catch her for because she was a criminal or something. I don't quite understand.
Well,
Of
you know,
course,
when
then
you get
again, he
punched
could
in
have
the
been
face,
just
don't be
saying that
afraid.
just for the fun of it, but
Yeah.
no, he tackled her and just like punched her out until
Mhm.
she, blacked out and was like,
As you do.
"Equality, guys."
I'm like, "There are worse things to happen. You're being arrested, ma'am." Like, I'm sorry.
Oh, that
Uh,
actually looks pretty cool. You can a bear. All right, I'm sold.
alright, as long as you can ride a
Listen,
bear,
I
okay.
need $70, guy. You can ride a damn bear.
F the police. Well, I don't think
Oh,
he's the popo, my dude. I think that he's actually I think that he's actually just a bounty hunter kinda guy.
well, no, he may not be exactly the good guy, but I'm okay with that. But anyway, no, it was just pissing me off because there were so many people doing this, and it's like, why are you people being so disingenuous about this? Like, you can have the conversation about Zoomers and having things at 2 times speed and how cringe and horrible that is and how much that sucks. And I
Uh-huh,
hate the idea that there are people like their minds are set to if it's not at 2 times speed, I can't pay attention to it kind of thing.
uh-huh.
Like we have majorly fucked up as a civilization versus just straight up going, "Oh, you're skipping dialogue? How dare you?" It's like that's not what's happening, people.
I mean, skip fast forwarding the dialogue is well, I guess it's not skipping
No,
dialogue,
it's
but
not because if you were skipping, you would go to the black screen, it would skip all this in between, you wouldn't know what happened,
yeah,
right? Unless you've played it before.
yeah,
The next thing for just say like using this like this little bit right here. I don't know what's going on here, but let's say for instance the quest is to catch the black cat.
that seems to be
Okay?
what you'd infer.
And you go up, you talk to the person, you then skip it, and then you're standing there having no idea what you're supposed to be doing.
Mhm.
Right? And then you're complaining about how um uh you have no idea what's going on and you need your yellow paint because you're a journalist, right? And it's like, well, maybe if you didn't skip the dialogue, you'd have to go catch the cat that's right above your ass. uh 70 good.
You've been offered good thoughts.
Oh yeah, but not all at once. I gotta get some more rubies, people.
Yeah, I don't know. Like this is just people argue about like their opinions on the internet. I don't know. It annoys me too that people would be fast forwarding their dialogue just because I'm just like this is why we are who we are right now. So, this
Yeah,
is
this
why
is
we
why
are.
if you're not producing 5-second shorts,
I
you're
hate
falling
shorts.
behind the curve. I
I
hate shorts so
loathe
much.
shorts.
I hate them too. But seriously, it's like the only thing to get attention at this point.
I hate it when, like, the only options for something to watch, are, like, a bunch of shorts or, like, a 3-hour video. I'm like, "Come on, guys, do we not have anything in between? Come on, you're killing
No,
me."
not anymore. It's not allowed.
It's
Either you're
not.
watching the long, long, long form content, or you're watching that super
It's
short
do
stuff.
or yeah, it's do or do not. There is no try. I'm like, "What is this, guys?"
All right, so let's go back. Let's talk